Hi, everybody. Welcome to math today. We are going to be looking at Chapter 1, Lesson 7. Today is Tuesday, September 15th when you're watching this. In your math papers that you had sent home with you, we are going to be looking at pages 49 through 52. So go ahead and pause your video and get your materials ready. Got them? All right. I am so excited to see you guys again. Today we are going to be working on adding some more. We've been working on adding a bunch in the last week. Well, today we're going to get even more in depth with adding, and we're going to talk about all the different ways we can make the number 4 and the number 5 with adding. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to get some counters out. If you have counters, that's awesome. You can also just use 2 different color crayons, pencils, whatever you may have. You may use 2 different types of cereal, 2 different types of toys. Maybe you have 2 color Legos, whatever you want. But I'm just going to use these to show you guys a couple examples today on how to make 4 and 5. So what I mean by how I'm going to show you is that there's different combinations. I don't always just have to do 3 plus 1 or 1 plus 3. There are so many different ways to make 4 and 5. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways, okay? I'm going to start off with just one red one. Say I want to count to 4. If I have one red one, how many yellow ones do I need to get to 4? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted to 4, but I have 1 red one and 3 yellow ones. So I did 1 plus 3. Okay, that was our example that I kind of just talked about. Can I switch it up and still get the same answer? I sure can. So this time I want to have 2 red ones this time. So now I have 2 red ones. How many more do I need to add to my 2 red ones to get 4? I'm going to add yellow ones onto it. That makes 3. That makes 4. I have 4 total. But this time I took 2 red ones plus 2 yellow ones. So this time I did 2 plus 2 equals 4. The same answer. So that's my goal today, is to show you that there are so many different ways that you can make 4. And I'm actually going to show you kind of a cool pattern and kind of a trick on how to make the number 4 and 5 and how we can add to it, okay? So let's start off with the lowest number you know. What is the lowest number you can think of? 1? There's one that comes before that. How about 0, right? That's our very base number. So if I have no counters at all, how many more do I need to add to it to get 4? I need to add 4 more. I have none. So I have to add 4. So 0 plus 4 equals 4, because I added those 4 under. I had none, and then I decided to add 4 more to give me 4. Okay? So 0 plus 4 equals 4. Now, if I go up to the next number, which is 1, how many do I need to add to 1 to get to 4? If I have 1, how many more do I need to add? 1, 2, 3. 1, and then 3 more makes 4. So I'm going to do 1 plus 3 equals 4, because we did that together, right? 1 plus 3 equals 4. If I have 3 and I add 1 more, that's 4. Okay, I'm going to go, so I did 0, 1, now I'm going to go to 2. How many do I have to add to 2? 2, 3, 4. How many did I add? I added 2 more. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So I've gone 0, 1, 2, 3. Wait, I already did 3. How many did I have to add with 3 to get to 4? I just needed 1. So I was just able to kind of turn it around. So look at the side. 0, 1, 2, 3. And now my next number is 4. Wait, we already did that one too. How many do I have to add to 4 to get to 4? I don't have to add any because I already have 4. So look at my pattern. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 plus 4 equals 4. 1 plus 3 equals 4. They all equal 4. And then look, when I go to this side, it goes backwards. See how this went 0, 1, 2, 3, 4? Look, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they all kind of worked out and ended up adding into each other. So these are all the different ways that we can add up to 4. Really similar with counting to 5. I'm going to start with 0. How many do I have to need to add to 0 to get 5? Well, I have none. So I'm going to add 5 to it. So 0 plus 5 equals 5. I'm going to go to the next number. So I did 0. I'm going to go to 1. 1 plus, if I only have 1 and I need to get to 5, how many more do I need? Okay, I already have 1. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Now we did 0, 1. We got to go to 2. If I have 2, then you need to get to 5. Okay, so I'm going to put my 2 fingers down. How many more do I need? 3. Or you could start at 2 and count up to 5. So I'm at 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more. You can do that too. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Wait, I just did 3. So will that work? 2 plus 3 is 5. So 3 plus 2 is just the same thing. I just switched it around. That also equals 5. So let's see if it's the same thing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, I already did a problem with 4. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So 4 plus 1 equals 5 down here too. It's the same thing, 1 plus 4, but we just switched it around. So now it's 4 plus 1. And then the last one, we already did 0 plus 5. So how many do I have to add to 5 to get to 5? I don't have to add any more because I already have enough. So 5 plus nothing equals 5. So let's check to see if our pattern works, okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It works. So those are all the ways that we can make 5. You can use any combination you like. Maybe you like 2 plus 3. Maybe you like doing it 5 plus nothing. Any way you like is okay. We're just working on making different ways to 5. So for example, I'm going to show you. If I have 0 plus 5, that means I have 0 red chips. I have no red chips at all. I have 0. But then I would have 5 yellow chips, and I don't have enough hands to hold all of these. But this is showing you that I have 0 red ones, and I have 5 yellow ones. See, I told you I was going to drop one. It's kind of hard to show you. I want to be able to show you like on the table. But then when I say I have 1 plus 4, that means that 1 chip is red, and then the other 4 are going to be yellow. Okay? Don't worry, I'm going to bring you over to our smartboard now, where we're going to get your work pages out with me, and we are going to work through it, and I can show you exactly how to organize your chips, and kind of you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so sorry if it gets wiggly at all, but I'm going to try to make you as close as possible. But you should be on this page. It has a campfire, and we're talking about ways to make 4 and 5. Okay, so it should look just like this. You should have this page. So get this page out. If you don't, pause me right now. Okay, hopefully you have all of your pages ready to go. I'm going to read the teacher directions by the owl at the bottom. Use counters, which like I said, we can draw them. So we will draw them, to model this problem. Mia's dad put 1 piece of wood on the fire. Then he put 3 more pieces of wood on the fire. How many pieces of wood are on the fire altogether? So let's go back and work through it. Mia's dad put 1 piece of wood at the beginning. So I'm going to draw my 1 piece of wood, okay? I'm going to draw it in a circle like it's a counter. I didn't bring my counters with me, so I'm going to act like it. You probably don't have counters at home. I don't have counters at home. So I'm just going to draw it, okay? So there's my 1 counter. That's the 1 piece of wood Mia's dad put on the fire. Then he put 3 more pieces on it. So I'm going to draw my 3 more pieces. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of wood all together. But I have an addition sentence right here. I have to fill that in. I can't leave it blank. How many pieces did he put on first? So my first part is 1. How many pieces did he put on next? That's my second part, which is 1, 2, 3. So 1 plus 3 equals, and then we counted them up, 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 all together. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Last time that you learned a math video from me, we talked about the plus sign and the equal sign. So don't forget to read those when you're reading your math problem. How are we doing? Good? Hopefully we're getting comfortable with the adding, and so now just making ways to make 4 and 5 should be pretty easy, I hope. All right, turn into the next page. This is the practice we're going to do together. There's kind of like a rat hanging from the tree. So they're showing us, so I told you with these counters, they're showing us the pictures of the counters, and we're going to look at the ways to make 4. Okay, it says there are different ways to make a sum of 4 and 5. So the first one shows 2 red, 2 yellow. So they wrote the problem for us. 2 plus 2 equals 4. We could count those up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just have to trace the number 4. So they use 2 and 2 to make 4. All right, the next one. They have 1, 2, 3 red counters, so they put the number 3, and 1 yellow one. So 3 plus 1 equals 1, 2, 3, 4. So they use 3 red, 1 yellow. Same answer. Any way you do it, as long as you're getting the same answer, it's good. You can make 4 and 5 however you want to. All right, the next one we have 1, 2, 2 red ones, and 1, 2, 3 yellow ones. So they did 2 plus 3. Count them all up together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And we did that over there too on the board. That was one of our ways to make 5. All right, the next one, we have 1 red one. So we have 1. So they put in the number 1. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow ones. So they did 1 plus 4 equals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, always make sure you count them up and double check your answer just to be sure. Okay, hopefully we're feeling good at this point. They really helped us out with the counters there. So we're gonna try to make some down here. Okay, so if you have a red and yellow crayon, go ahead and get those out. Or if you just have 2 things that are different color, maybe you just use a pencil and a yellow crayon, or a pencil and a purple crayon. Whatever you have, just make it 2 different colors, okay? If you have red and yellow, though, that's the best. Because now it's our turn to color down here. All right, we are going to have to color in to figure out ways to make 4 down here. So they did the first one for us, and they chose 1 red and 1, 2, 3 yellows. How many red again? 1 red. So we're going to write down 1. How many yellows? 1, 2, 3 yellows. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Does that work? Well, I have 3. Count one more on. That's 4. It works. Okay, now number 2 and 3, we get to make our own. We get to choose our own pattern. So we already did 1 and 3. So let's do something different. I'm going to change my marker color here. We're going to start with red. How many reds should we make? 2? Let's try it. Maybe. That's black. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 red, and that leaves me with 2 yellow. Okay, so I have 2 red and I have 2 yellow. I have to go write that down. I said I have 2 red, I have 2 yellow. Does that work? If I have 2, 3, 4, I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay. All right, we got one more down here. What should we do this time? Should we do maybe 3 reds? 3 reds and just 1 yellow? 3 reds, 1 yellow. Does that work? Okay. So I had 3 reds and 1 yellow. 3 plus 1. If I have 3, I add 1. That makes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it work? Yeah. So we just saw 3 different ways to make 4. We thought of many different ways over there to make 4. Could I have colored this all red? I could have. I could have done 4 plus 0. That would have worked too. So however you make it, it's your choice. But I just want you to know there are so many ways you can make the number 4 and 5. Okay, go ahead and take a good look at that. Pause it if you need to. All right. Now we're going to be looking at the next page. This is your page to practice, okay? This is independent practice. Up here, you're going to be showing me the ways you can make 5. So we've moved on. We're not doing 4 anymore. Now we're doing the number 5. So color in your bubbles. Show me the different ways you can make 5. Remember, you can even use 0 if you want to. And then down here, it's going to have us adding them without the bubbles and just doing 4 plus 1, 3 plus 1, showing me if you remembered some of those facts that we talked about today. On the bottom, it's the same thing, except you're just seeing it up and down, okay? So don't be scared. Give it your best try. Pause the video right now and work on your independent practice page. And when you're done, replay me. Make me play again, and then we're going to do the last page together, okay? All right. Are you back? Okay, don't mind my phone. My phone's ringing over there, but I'll get it in just a second. So, the top problem has a turkey on it. Cammie saw 3 turkeys. Tay saw 2 turkeys. How many turkeys did they see all together? So, Cammie saw 3 turkeys. So, Cammie saw 3. Tay saw 2. How many did they see all together? Well, if I have 3 and I count on 2 more, 4, 5. They saw 5 turkeys all together. Awesome. I'm going to move my page down a little bit. Write a number sentence to show one way to make 4. So you get to choose a way to make 4. And then try to draw and color a picture that matches it. So, let's see. I'm going to try a different way to make 4. We've talked about it all day, but we haven't tried it yet. I want to do 4 plus 0 equals 4. And then I would choose to make all of my circles red. 1, 2, 3, 4. We talked about it, so I really wanted a chance to make it with my red dots. Okay, go ahead and take a look at that now. Okay, so 4 plus 0 still can equal 4, and I showed you with my 4 red counters. And then the final question, I kind of want you guys to try to answer this today, or just talk it out loud, okay? I want you to tell me, is there more than one way to make 5? Explain. So we talked about this all day. Is there just one right way to make the number 4 or 5? No, there's so many different ways. So maybe down here, tell me your favorite way to make 5. Or tell me, there are so many different ways to make 5. In fact, let's count how many different ways there are to make 5. Let's look over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways to make the number 5 and to add it together. Wow, that's crazy. So once you've finished that and you've told me that there is more than one way to finish or to make the number 5, then you are finished, okay? I think you guys did an awesome job. If the homework paper came home, so like I know sometimes Mrs. Durham sends home the homework paper, that is just up to you. If you have extra time and want to get it done, you can. It is not required to do the homework page, but if you got it home sent with you and you're excited and you like this kind of math and you want to keep doing it, then feel free to do the homework page if you want to. But if not, then that's okay. So I just want to make sure that was clear. If you have any questions, let your teacher know. But I was so excited doing math with you today. Thank you for being patient and for learning about the numbers 4 and 5. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.